issues. 맛있어 보이죠? I was just going through the email that you just sent me, so.
Yeah, so I just sent a document that kind of lays out everything that we do as a
꽤 괜찮게 나온 것 같아요. 이번에는 무늬 과자예요. 마스크 하면서 하고 있어요. 지금 원래 있던 피스타치오 크림을 먹을지 아니면 그때 같이 사온 새 거를 뜯을지 고민 중이에요. 얘가 조금 더 크리미한 것 같긴 한데
You know, this with the blue or the black, but it's always the same thing. It makes it less stressful.
오늘 코다로 오일 체인지하고 세차해준다고 해가지고 예약하고 왔는데 날씨가 영도 이하는 아닌 것 같은데 아무튼 추워가지고 세차장이 안 열었다고 하더라고요. 그래서 다음에 다시 오라 그래가지고 영상을 때 와서 다시 세차를 해야 될 것 같아요.
큰 걸로 주문했어요. 늦었어요.
I know, like I have.
Okay, now I'm gonna work on my notes.
You got it, you got it. And yeah, just feel free to shoot me an email or anything if you.
But I'm also just, I can't hear you guys arguing.
No, but it's cute. I shall film this.
No, I'm like, so it's actually not an option to not answer then cry. Like I have to like actually answer. Like that's how it like felt. And I was like,
저희 회장이 직접 만들었다는데
오늘은 친구가 그 약간 모의 법정 하는 게 있거든요. 그래서 수업 끝나고 제가 관심 있는 분야이기도 해가지고 그것까지 보고 오려고요.
Especially that one. I don't know why it's so special. I think didn't she say it belonged to? She didn't belong to her or something. Yeah. That's a very special story. What role does Professor Anderson?
Have a three-way with someone hotter than you, and it basically saved my marriage. Always be the hot one.
That those are kind of all driven through generative AI and kind of artificial intelligence. And again,
even to question for what the legal and judicial landscape will look down the line. This
Well, if we acquire your show, you won't need free stuff anymore.
So what's up, guys? 1 year check-in.
Is Gloria talking to someone?
To choose just the most ethical choice, and I got some questions wrong every now and then because And there are ways you can represent, you know.
Oh my god, I'm like, my dad recently lost my birthday, but I'm so anyway.
Yeah, it's just like February, end of February.
Yeah.